Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, friends. Let's continue with the depreciation. I'm in illustration 13, right? So, a machine of cost rupees 12 lakhs is depreciated straight line, assuming 10-year working life and zero residual value for 3 years. Zero residual value for 3 years, okay? Cost rupees 12 lakhs. Residual value 0. And useful life 10 years. So, depreciation per year is equal to 1,20,000. That's 12 lakhs divided by 10 years. Straight line method. So 1,20,000 is depreciation per year. So now it's given here. At the end of third year, the machine was revalued upwards by rupees 60,000. Okay. The remaining useful life was reassessed at 9 years. Okay. Value at the end of 3 years will be 12 lakhs minus 3,60,000. 3,60,000 is the depreciation charged for 3 years, right? So the value at the end of 3 years will be 8,40,000. Add upward revision in the value of asset 60,000. Net value at the end of year 3 is equal to 8,40,000 plus 60,000, which is equal to 9 lakhs. Now it has been reassessed that the useful life of will be 9 years. Reassessed useful life is equal to 9 years after the revaluation. So depreciation per year from year 4 is equal to 9 lakhs divided by 9 years, which is 1 lakh. That will be charged to depreciation from year 4 onwards. Now, provision for repairs and renewals. Repairs and renewals are part and parcel of the asset life, and unless it is charged to the asset, it can be charged to asset only if it is substantial in nature. Otherwise, it will be transferred to the profit and loss account. Okay, unless the repairs to machinery is substantial, which also involves increasing the capacity of the machinery. It will be charged to P&L account. Unless the capacity increases, it will be charged to P&L account, whatever be if it is normal repairs and machinery. So if it is substantial and then has got a potential to increase the change of the life of the asset, and it is increasing the change in the residual value of the asset, etc., then it has to be capitalized, else it will be charged to the profit and loss account. Now let's summarize what is that we have our understanding in the depreciation chapter. Let's summarize now. Right? Depreciation is a systematic allocation of depreciable amount of the asset over its useful life. Summary of SUMM. Yeah. Depreciation chapter. What is that we have understood in this chapter? Summary of depreciation. It is systematic allocation of depreciable value of the asset over its useful life, right? Then it is why it is done to have a correct income statement, and also true position of the financials, and also to the funds for replacement, right? Because the provision what has been created over its useful life will be allocated, will be used for replacing the asset after its useful life. And we also saw that annuity method or where sinking fund method, where the asset cost is invested as well, right? And also to ascertain the cost of production, actual cost of production, right? And how we have to measure depreciation? Factors, in the measurement of depreciation. This is more important. What are all the factors that goes into the measurement of depreciation? One is the cost of the asset, and its estimated useful life, and installation or other costs. Installation cost. Let's take installation cost, and also the estimated residual or scrap value. These are all the factors that goes into the while we measure the calculate the depreciation of the asset. Right now, what are the different methods of depreciation? What we saw. Let me put it here. Methods of depreciation. We saw a lot of methods of depreciation, multiple right? One, and straight line method, and the other one what we saw is diminishing, which is the most prominent method, diminishing balance method, or it is also called as return down value method. Return down value method. Then we also saw annuity method, which is mostly used in case of lease, and we also saw uh, sum of years digit method, wherein we calculate total the sum of years and then portion depreciation. Then we also saw sinking fund method. We also saw machine hour method. We also saw production units method, right? Machine hour method bases the total estimated hours a machine can run, etc. And then production units bases the production that has happened. And also we also saw depletion method. Depletion method is predominantly used in case of lease, right? Mines, coal mines, etc., where bases the extraction of the coal or gold or whatever, bases the deposits available, and bases the extraction that happens. Depletion method is being used, right? So the profit or loss on sale of asset is also transferred to the profit and loss account. These are all some of the points what we saw. Profit or loss on sale of asset is also transferred to P&L account, right? After adjusting it to the costs and depreciation, residual value, etc. So the depreciation is like we also saw revaluation, right? Revaluation of asset, or change in the method of depreciation, change in the value of asset during its useful life. So we saw the concepts related to the revaluation of assets, or change in the useful life of the asset, or change in the book value of the asset due to various factors like additions coming in, or machines, consistent R&D or technical evaluation that has happened, where the book value of the asset can get readjusted, right? We also saw all these things, right? And while the asset while the asset is revalued, it also can change the depreciation that is being charged over its balance life, right? We also saw once the asset is revalued, the residual value of the asset will be charged to the remaining useful life of the asset. Hope this is clear, right? So now we have to see that how we are going to test our knowledge, which we'll go to in the subsequent class now, right? So we are now into test your knowledge till the time. So while we go into the test your knowledge section, I'd like you to come back to me for any doubts or clarifications on this class. Like, post your comments on this video, or you can also send an email to me at babupriya@mail.com. While after we summarize the knowledge, test your knowledge also, what I'm planning to do is I will consolidate the entire depreciation into one syllabus, one consolidated video, and then post it into YouTube, so that students who are preparing for CA final exam or CA foundation exam or CMA foundation exam, which is going to happen in the first week of September, they can go through this and then get the concepts cleared, right? So any doubts or clarifications, please come back to me, and you also can send an email to babu@gmail.com. Next class, we will complete the test your knowledge, and then after that, we will get a consolidated booklet of depreciation. Okay, thank you friends, and have a great day.